It's the NBA. Very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix.
Hmm. Yeah, we can just leave it at the one that had at the screen, at the main screen. Oh shit.
And I ain't talking about Oregon. I'm about to go once again. So buy your tickets and fly you. Fry the chicken. Play me 5
Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. Pass to Towns. Grant gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Richard, we see so many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Grant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Like a pogo stick, Grant's quick into the air, so active. It's amazing how far he's come at the offensive end.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. If they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California, having a venue just for the Clippers will help. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fox, no good. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Carter on the wing. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fox, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Knocks down the three ball.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Towns with the steal. Pass to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Grant, right side, launches it. Towns is doubled. Back to Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That one on DeRozan.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And Grant drops them both. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Towns. The Suns getting the bucket. Takes a three. They get it back to the right side. Six on the shot clock. Right wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. All alone. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Pass to Sharp. To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Carter on the wing. Here's Lloyd. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Carter. Here's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Towns missing. The Suns on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Holt. And it's off from three-point range. Fox from outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
Good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Suns trail by 5. From deep three-point range, and the Suns get it back. And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Henderson. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the Clippers have possession. following the score by Phoenix. A good look from Grant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From the arc. Henderson pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. Randall grabs the board.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's Powell after the basket by Los Angeles. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Vassell. And here is Grant. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Henderson. Here's Powell. Back to Henderson. To the middle. Randall right side. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Clippers. Thompson.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by the Suns.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Rebound by Williams. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
That one's not going to go. And it's Fultz with the ball for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, love watching Fultz do his thing in that pick and roll. Just picks apart the defense, taking what they give. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Another shot. On the wing, Thompson. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 3. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
So both teams making some changes here. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Holt, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 5 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Hey, that was nasty,
The
son.
competitive fire. Right
Don't do
there.
that no more.
Drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yeah. That was some nasty work right there.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. More in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns trailing. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Wiggins from outside. Picked off in midair. On the wing, Levine. From past the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Phoenix. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Yes, that goes in. Levine's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Suns. Pass to Sharp. Grant outside. Towns down low. Now here's Sharp. Clock is at 3. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Levine. And Levine with the slam.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And here's Carter. Fires the 3. And Levine hits again from deep. Levine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Number 23, second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Sharp. Pass to Vassell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's Holt. Here's the drive. Good, and Grant gets the assist. He has 7.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Out to Carter. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. He's got 7. Basket counts.
With the jumper, DeRozan is efficient. You really can't afford to let him get shots lined up. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far.
Mm.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Down low. Here's Towns. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Carter. Suns leading by 4. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here are the Suns now. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. A pass to Fox. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Vassell with it. And here's Towns. And the officials call goaltending.
Nigga, I need
so
it.
they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Levine for 3.
What's up?
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this
Yeah, in a
contest.
minute.
That's 86%. Clippers trail by 10.
Right.
And now the Suns a fast break. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's the
Defensively,
turn.
they just
The
look out
tide
of sync,
turns.
not
That's it.
closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Towns, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Levine wide open. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Vassell. Towns down low. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Back to Vassell. And the Clippers miss again. Towns with the steal. Over to the wing. To the wing right side. Now Grant. Shot clock at 6.
Oh my goodness gracious, dog.
Los Angeles with another miss.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the Clippers call time here. Phoenix making a change here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. The kick out to Fox. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lots of room. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pass to Fultz. For the three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Suns. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting.
Oh, this is crazy, man. It's like they went from late to very late.
Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen.
That shit didn't even inform me.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Wiggins. It's up a three. Powell pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that one's good, boy.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires the three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the left wing. The three ball. Another three for Phoenix.
Fresh
They're
white.
getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes.
So why the feedback ain't show?
Now here's Wiggins. Last season, of
That's
course,
not feedback.
Marcus Smart,
Talking about like
defensive player of the year. You know,
no, the feedback
to
to show up at
the
top of the screen.
Should perimeter players
Like
get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should, and I think that the numbers though tend to favor.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm talking about when it comes up at the top of the screen where it say like timing and then it says covered.
Positionless basketball.
And here is Fox. After Avdia made the last three.
It showed green above your head like that animation, but I don't see the fit.
And the D looks
That's my fucking brother, man.
Now,
My younger brother. My younger brother, man.
Over in the corner, Avdia. And another three
Yeah.
for the Clippers.
No wonder.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working.
Oh,
to stretch
yeah,
the
let me
floor.
check that shit.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And
that was
Fox
freaky.
gets it to go.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Clippers. The Wizards on the road
Oh,
to
my
face
God.
them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but
What the
really
heck?
in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Second team foul.
And the Clippers making a change here.
On the floor for your Clippers. Number 10.
Pass to Avdia. Doesn't go for him.
Come on,
So
Avdia.
Phoenix will take it the other way. Takes a step back. It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Lloyd. From deep. Avdia with the rebound. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out left to the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Wiggins missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Buries it from three-point range.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Lloyd. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Lloyd's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out to the wing. Here's Lloyd. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Over in the corner, Avdia. They grabbed their own miss. Just 5 on the clock. Here's
Oh
Stewart.
my gosh, no.
And the Clippers miss again. And it's the Suns with the ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
That's a goddamn lie.
Here's Stewart. Phoenix able to drain the three. Pass to Avdia. Thompson from long range. The shot will not fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Over to the left wing. Lloyd. Now here's Randall. Here's Walsh. Offline.
I'm not going to say nothing else to incriminate myself.